It's a Wednesday, and welcome to Mix It with Benny and I can't even say it, Benny and Friends. So we have got my fellow host, which is Net Reality, Graham, Bobo the Vapory, and Kentucky Bill. So I hope you've had a good week. If you're in the UK, who's turned off the sun? Got bloody freezing this morning when I went to work. I had my t-shirt on. Got to work. I was freezing, pissing it down and everything. So
I'm fine.
nice.
That is giving me sunburn a chance to heal, to be honest with you.
Yeah, nice to be back. Get everybody off the alcohol because we're all inside instead of sat in the gardens. So today, what we're going to be talking about is soda. I think we've also been having a chat, and we've got sort of drinks of some sort. Sodas, I think we're going to be doing. So we will go around and do our little buffet, and then we'll get into it and see what we're going to be coming up with. So, Graham, do you want to go first?
Yeah. I'm on my normal 2, which is the speeder with the barrage on. There's nothing in that at the moment. It's got freshly whipped. I've got the Aegis with the blank on top, and that's got some of my just custard, which is just a plain custard. I've actually got some more stuff this week. I've got the Kronos, and in that I've got the Fred Master Evolution, which is the Subarome. Yes, Subarome. Fred Master, and that's just a single concentrate of 15%.
What's the profile on that? Like, I remember seeing that concentrate. I couldn't figure out what Fred Master is. Who's Fred and why is he a master?
I think well, now you put me on the spot. I don't know. It's nice. It's fruity, and it's got a slight mentholy taste to it.
Nice.
But I can't remember at the moment. I've got the Inikin. Is it the Inikin? The T18.
Inikin, yeah.
Yeah, to match the Heisenberg, so it's matchy.
Oh, look, it matches the background as well.
I match the juice now.
Hold it to the side, we won't be able to see it in pull. Hold it to the side, we won't be able to see it match with pull.
You know what I've got to say to anyone that's like doesn't actually vape, which I highly doubt that there's any of you in the chat. That being working in a vape shop for 2.5, nearly 3 years, that's the best starter kit you can buy. It really, really, really is. It's solid, it's cheap. The coils last for days, and it feels like a bifter. So it's it's fucking brilliant.
I love the pull on it.
Yeah, it feels
really,
exactly
really
like a cigarette, mate.
And I got the now I've just completely forgot Lusotic, the Wismet Lusotic, with the right coils in this time. I had 9 wraps.
Right.
2 9-wrap coils in that. And that's got, I discovered this in the bottom of my drawer. Cherry lips.
Ooh, that looks disgusting.
CJ's not on tonight.
And another thing which came last week was the XQ.
Very nice.
With the Hadley on top. So I got that. 2 of these. And 5 other vape starter kits. Oh, and the Pulse Jewel for 30 quid.
Yeah, I know you saw that on a little bit of an auction site called eBay.
I was like that, yes.
Got a SQ and a Pulse Jewel.
The size of this though, I didn't expect it to be so small.
Yeah, it's tiny.
It's got a great little thing on the back as well, and it's in perfect condition. But that's the only reason why I went for the bundle.
Yeah.
But I was giving away the starter kits on Vape Day, and I've given away 2 to my friends who've given up smoking, so that's good.
Yeah, no.
So I'll pass it on to Bobo.
I'm on mostly the usual stuff that I'm on. I've got the Magma box with the MD sat on top of it. I've also got my new Magma box with the Times Vape Diesel on it. I can't believe how fucking gorgeous that is. Inside there, I've got a little bit of Pango.
Yo.
Technically DIY, even though I never actually made that bottle. What have I got? I've got the Coil Art Mage with the recurve sat on top with like this little weird top cap on it because mine was battered and chipped, and it's got like this little beauty ring around the bottom of it, and it looks well worse than what the original one did, but it's better than having a battered to fuck rainbow recurve. That's hard to say that. Inside that, I have got a little bit of what are these? Jamming by My Vapory. It's not their Vapory, it's My Vapory. And I've also got the Oldan with the Brunhilde sat on top of that. I've had this about a day and a half. It's absolutely gorgeous, but like I'm not that into it so far. It's not a bad tank, but it's I've had better. But it's still only like day 2 into testing. Oh, it's fucking gorgeous though. It's massive.
Massive.
It looks like a fucking lightsaber or something, doesn't it? And yeah, that's pretty much everything. I've also got a flask of tea.
A flask of tea?
Because I'm not drinking.
Why are we in for the night?
Yeah, I'm in for the night. That's pretty much everything. I will pass it over to my good friend from across the water, Mr. Kentucky Bill Vape.
Actually, I'm on the water. I know and you all may be freezing there, but we were like 90 and high humidity today. So it's like step outside, start sweating as soon as you get 2 feet out the door time here. I am on the Luxottics NC with the Guillotine V2 on top. And inside that, I have some of Graham's McDonald's apple pie. And it's actually pretty good for, so you can listen to Graham sometimes on Flavors.
How's the chocolate strawberry going?
The chocolate, I'm still letting that steep a while longer. I'm also on the Aegis Legend with the Intake Dual on top, and in that I have some strawberry custard because you people got me started on custard here a while back when I broke my custard cherry right here on the show, and I did the banana to start with the strawberry. I think, that's the banana wasn't bad. It actually, and then I thought strawberry, because I like strawberry real well, so I put some in and been vaping it pretty much ever since.
So that's purely DIY.
Yep, and then I also have.
That's all right.
I made earlier.
It needs that
the recurve dual on that I am going to later on today try some toffee ice cream in, but I don't have that quite all wicked up yet in case my wicking game is just a little bit better than that normally, but not a whole lot. And I'll pass it over to Benny.
Right, and I'm on the Vaporesso Gen with a Swordman mesh. In that, I've got the last of Rio by Jackrabbit. And I'm also on the Oxford. And in that, I have got that Lemon Tart copy of Riot Squad hybrid Nick Salts. And that's
nice, that really, isn't it?
Yeah, to be fair, they're all right. They're not
amazing, but they're not bad at all. Do you know what I mean? They're not bad at all.
They don't make me sneeze like usually Nick Salt does. 20 milligram, I'm sneezing my head off. These are 10 and they seem to be all right. So we'll jump over to chat. We'll have a quick rundown and see who's in. We'll start at the top and work our way down. We have got Late Night Vape Show, welcome. Simon62, welcome. Lethal Call Brothers, welcome. We have got LJ McCutcheon, welcome. Ian at ATC Vapes Reviews. What else we got? We've got Dion78. Thank you for the hashtag CBW. We have got Mark H. Welcome, buddy. Fee. Welcome. Blazing Saddles, also known as Blazing Vapes 75. Welcome. We've got Vaping Mank. No problems, buddy. I know you haven't been well, so hope you're feeling better. Jay Jaddy, welcome and thank you very much for the 400 sub. Congratulations. Thank you very much. I've reached 400 subs.
Well done.
Woo! Paul Anderson, welcome. What else we got? Chris Earl, welcome, buddy. Reverend V, Proper Coils, Tony, and I think I'm down with everybody at the moment. I think that is it. Couple of shout outs.
Vape-a-booms.
Pardon?
Vape-a-booms.
Vape-a-booms.
Vape Babooms, where that? Oh, Vape Babooms, welcome. I missed that one. Came up right at the last minute. Right. Couple of people put what they're in. Pico J Jarry's on the Pico 25 with Berserker Mini 1.5 with some red menthol.
Nice.
And Dion's on the Danny Mini. Very nice. With a K-Fun Light NTL. Very nice combo. A little bit of Danny going on with a little bit, and an intake Jewel and a Tinker with Blue Slush from J Jarry. So
and everyone, make sure you're on live chat, not like me, who's just been on top chat until about 3 seconds ago. And give us a little thumbs up as well. Go ahead.
Hey, well done. So the Brunhilde that you've got, have you used the mesh or have you used the RDTA?
Fuck off. Could this take mesh?
Isn't Brunhilde one with it? Is that the one with the that you go down? Doesn't that come with the mesh stems that you've got to put in?
Oh, wait, hang on. You've still got to wick it as well. So what they are? Where's my box?
Yeah, hang on. The mesh wicking.
Yeah, but that just brings it up to the reservoir, and then you wick it like a dripper rather than like an RDPA.
Yeah, but you can do it RDTA way.
I didn't realise you could actually fucking wick it down. So what happens when you don't read the instruction manual? Do you know what I mean? To be fair, as I say, I haven't started testing it yet, so to speak. I've just whacked the build on it and had a little go. But so it's like using the stems and also normal coils as well. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's a pain to build on it. Though I've noticed that straight away. Like, I'm not the best builder in the world. I'll never claim to be, but like, I can hold my own. I've worked in a vape shop for coming up to 3 years. But the clamps come in from the side and they're fucking wicked. They bend your coils so out of place.
Right.
It's ridiculous. Like the build that I've got on there, because after 3 attempts, it's like a tiny little shitty round wire twisted coil, and it's not so bad, you know what I mean? But it's like, be arsed wasting any decent coils on it. Just have a little go over first, because I was quite excited to have a go over, to be fair. But it's the flavour's decent on it. It's a little bit cool for my liking, but that could also be the coils on it.
Yeah.
But as I said before, I'm not blown away by it so far, but it's definitely not a bad tank. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely not a bad tank.
Well, it's worth giving a go. It's nice colour anyway.
Fucking gorgeous. Like, it's absolutely beautiful.
Welcome, Skin. Welcome to the chat. People are talking about Carvids and Skyfall.
Oh, the Skyfall.
I don't know where that come from. So, we're going to go, just before we go on, a little bit of a shout out. He's not in at the moment. I said to come in and do a chat. You might have seen him on the NUVS. It's West Yorkshire Coils, or West Yorkshire Vapor. He's had a bereavement in the family, and he's doing a raffle to try and raise some money for the funeral. So I said I'd give him a shout out. If you look over on Facebook, I think if Mank's in, he might be able to put a link in if I make him moderate. Mank, have you got link for West Yorkshire Coils Facebook group? If you have, let me know. I will put you as a moderator and you can drop it in the chat. He's doing a raffle for some gear that he's got to give away. So if you would be so kind as give it a look, and if you want to support him and give him a little help to another brother, then that'll be fantastic. So I'm just a little shout out for him, just let him know it's a bit of sad times. So I said I'd just shout him out on show for you and see if we can get him a bit of support. I know Bobo's going to put some vapory stuff in for him, which I'm going to give him a shout out. So that's it. So we will go on to what the topic of the show is, which we had a little bit of debate. Graham seems to think it's whiskies, vodka, gins, but that's another show for a week's time, I think. I think we're going to be going with, as I put in, totally tropical taste, which is like your lilts, your sodas, your colas. Graham, Kentucky Bill's going to try that toffee ice cream to let us know what that is from last week's show. He's got in from Vape Train. So what we thinking, what have we got as in soda-wise?
I've got 3.
Go on, Bill.
All right. I've got Capella Cola, and I have a TFA cola syrup. And to give it to fizz, I have a Wonder Flavor Champagne Cola SC, which I don't know what the SC stands for. Stupid Cola? I don't know. Super Cola? So as far as colas go, those are the 3 colas I have now. I have some like strawberry lemonades and stuff, but I think we're pushing that off to a different, but as far as actual colas, that's the 3 that I have.
I've got 5 colas. I've got the cola syrup, I'll do that properly. The TFA cola syrup, the TFA cola fizz, and the Flavor Art cola pleasure, I think it's called. And 2 odd ones, which I'm just going to, I'll try that. The Flavory, whoever they are, cola, and DIY concentrate cola. I must have got them for about 25p.
Right.
Reason why I'd probably buy them.
Yeah.
Buy them.
What have you got, Bobo?
I have got a couple of them in. They're actually, oh my God, they're all Flavor West. I didn't realize that. Hawaiian Islands Punch, which
nice.
I've not tried. Got Hawaiian Limeade. Loads of Hawaiian stuff. I have got a strawberry lemonade. Got a pink lemonade.
Pink.
Cream soda, which is a odd black brown colour, which I've not tried that, but I think I might have to give that a try tonight. Got a natural lemonade. Oh, and I've got Real Flavors Badger soda, BAGAA, however you spell that. And give that a little try as well tonight. I'm sure I've got a couple more, but I am super unorganised and it's in me drawer of mess.
They would just do what I did last week and just keep looking around keep picking wrong one up all the time.
So what I have realised though, I have got no bottles to mix in.
I had that problem last week as well. So what I picked up was some golden pineapple from Capella. Also some Inawera pineapple, which them 2 together make quite a good pineapple. I also got, which I looked around because obviously Total Topical Taste is Lilt and it's got grapefruit in it. The only grapefruit I could find was Inawera, and it's a proper, when I've knuckle tested it, it's a proper grapefruit. It does give you that grapefruit.
You've got to mix it super fucking low.
Yeah, it will do.
Low.
Yeah.
I'm on cholesterol medicine. I can't have grapefruit.
Yeah, we might be able to have that. I also picked up some grape soda. And then I got some juicy orange as well, which I quite fancy, some juicy orange. And I got for some bizarre reason, I picked up some jelly candy. I don't know why. I got jelly candy. But I got some bases as well. So I got Fizzy Pop by Capella. And I got some, which, to get that fizz, the older way of doing it, Graham does it a little bit different now, don't you, to get the fizz?
Yeah.
It used to be put some champagne in it to give you a little bit of a fizz. So I picked up some TFA champagne. And I also, because I got it from Rainbow Vapes, they do a fizzy base. So I thought we'd try that out and see what, because I've never used their intense flavours. So I thought we'd give that a try and see what it's like. And then I've got some grapes and things like that. So we'll just have a play around, see what we can come up with. I will show you, I did show boys this other day when we were on, when we finished. I bought a mixture box. And I've never reviewed it. I'm never going to use it. But it does, on a knuckle test, it doesn't taste like a bad cola. But if I show you the branding, this is why I've never used it, never showed it off before.
Oh, dear.
Bad that, innit?
How bad is that?
Proper bad.
Cola Light, the same font, the same style, and everything. I was like, I can't believe someone's even done that.
I can't believe they've gotten away with it. Never mind done it. I can't believe, like, with a company as big as that, they haven't been sniffed out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It did have dust on it. It came with extra dust because obviously no one's ever bought it.
That's got to be
Extra
pre-TTD
dust.
stuff, that, man.
I've no, like I say, I bought it in a mystery box and that came and I was like, what the hell? But there's just the branding on it is unbelievable.
Fucking brilliant.
You know, so, but it does taste like a cola. It's more like, what is it, cola? Like cola bottle sort of cola. But it does have cola taste. It does taste. I was saying it's a bit like going to buy roller cola or Ben Shaw's cola. That sort of taste on it. But yeah, I wouldn't have. I've not used it.
I do have other flavours apart from colas. I thought you just wanted colas.
No, you can do whatever. You can do cola, you can do everything.
I was like, this is going to be short. I've got pink lemonade.
Nice.
That's the Liquid Barn one. I've got Wonder Flavors lemonade, Flavor West lemonade, Wonder Flavors lemon lime soda, Dr. Pep's cola.
Nice.
Dr. Peps. Does it taste
Which
like
I
Dr. Peps though?
tried this morning. Horrible. Won't be using that. Another cola, Flavor West cola, which I didn't include in the other one. In the Search of Fizziness soda base.
Is that one on
Nice.
one?
That's the Real Flavors.
Oh, real flavours.
Yeah. Energy drink by someone. I'm going to have to put my glasses on. I was just staring at them like this, going, no, not that distance, no.
Focus.
The Flavor Apprentice and Mountain Dew by Liquid Barn,
Nice.
which is green, so it vanishes.
Yeah. So
And for the fizz, champagne, TPA champagne.
Yeah.
And my new fizz is fizzy sherbet.
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 have
And
it.
and I've got some cooling stuff. And
Oh, yeah, I've
some
got
flour.
WS-23, a big bottle.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've
That's
got
the
fucking
rainbow
shitloads
vape.
of that stuff.
that's twice we mentioned rainbow vapes. Hint.
Yeah, well, I've told you to get in touch with him.
I haven't been too well this week, so
Oh, you see, any
I
excuse.
know I've got a few flavors out as well, mainly to make lilt.
Yeah, that's what I think, a bit of lilt, but we can go with maybe an orange soda, grape soda, whatever you want, whichever boys want to each pick one. We'll talk about it. We'll have a little bit of a play around, see where we're playing percentages wise, you know, and just general see what I've got some grapes, some blackcurrants as well. So I might.
Oh yeah.
I've just pulled out about 10 other concentrates as well. Nectarine, I can't remember what fucking what actual brand it is. I've just written Nectarine on the bottle, so it's Nectarine. I've got Pineapple Juicy, TFA. I have got Blood Orange, which is Dark Arts. Flavor Apprentice Mango. I have got Toblerones Lemon Yellow Italy. Flavor West Pineapple, fucking shitloads. Sour gummies. I reckon sour gummies will give it a little bit of a fizz, which is by Real Flavors.
All right,
I've not tried that one either, so I can imagine it'll have maybe we'll see. Got Capella Golden Pineapple as well, and Cold Pressed Lime by Italian artist. So,
Yeah, West Yorkshire's just come in. We've just mentioned about your raffle, buddy, and like I say, we are sorry. Bobo has said to get in touch with him, and he will give full line of these e-liquids for you to raffle off as well, buddy.
Yeah, drop me a message on Facebook or Instagram. It's Bobo Baggins on Facebook or Bobo_Vapepunks or even the shop, the Vapery. And yeah, whoever wins it, if anyone bids for it, I'll pay the postage and that. Just drop us a message, and we'll sort it. Sorry for your loss, dude. Mwah.
Yeah, and we have put link in if Ian will drop link in again, like say, help a brother out if you can.
Yeah.
You know, it's all for communities, this, so. Right, so yeah, so Ash asked what we're mixing. We're mixing up soda-ish drinks, tropical drinks, whatever drinks we sort of come up with and see what we can. I know Lilt's on a little bit of thing, and yeah, Lethal's saying that Daytime Frank helped him do a blueberry jam style.
Yeah.
Right.
Saw that.
Mixed up his first week, and we are influencing people because Ian's just bought himself a mixing concentrate starter kit.
It's easier than wicking, Ian. It's easier to mix than it is to wick, so you'll be okay.
Right.
CJ likes a fizzy bull from Mohawk and Company. It's like a fit Red Bull, but it's really good.
So now CJ's going to go out and get like 500 milliliter of it or something, you figure, or 10,000 milliliters, since he buys in bulk usually.
I've never had an energy drink.
You
Ever.
never had an energy drink?
Nope, never.
Ooh.
It's just one of those things which I've always thought, I have enough caffeine in coffee.
I had to
And
wean
even when
myself
I'm
off
out-
of it.
There's fucking something wrong with you, lad.
Well, people are drinking like things like when you're out, they have the vodka and what's the Red Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, vodka
And
Red
all
Bull.
I hear about the Red Bull is kind of people going, "Hello, how are you?" And I'm like that. Going, oh Christ, I'm not going to be that guy.
Yeah, vodka Red Bull. Oh, I had loads of them when I was in Turkey. Big, you know, when they gave you punch balls. Oh man.
I remember
here
when
they-
it first came out, I was about 11 or 12 or something. I don't know whether it only just came out, but it just went like massive. And my mum, we were on holiday in Malta, and my mum and dad didn't have a fucking clue what it was. They just thought it was like Coke, and I must have drank about 8 of them during the course of the day. And then one of them, the waitresses came over and was like, "Is that for him?" They were like, "Yeah." They were like, "No." No, he's not having it.
Here they mix it with like Fireball, Jack Daniel's Fireball whiskey,
Oh, that's fucking
and then they put that and then Red Bull and mix it together, and then drink Fireball whiskey and Red Bull. You know,
That's heartburn waiting to happen, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Only thing about vodka Red Bull, because it can give you high, but it can make your heart go funny. Vodka Red Bull.
Oh, mate, fucking yeah.
if you get too much of it, it can actually put you in the ER. I mean,
Yeah,
my wife worked at the hospital, and basically they would get people in at times that had too many energy drinks, mess you up.
Yeah. So I weaned myself off of energy drinks. So yeah. So what are you thinking? Are you gonna do a lilt then, Graham? Are you looking at a lilt?
Well, no, it's
Oh.
well, I've got a few to do. I wouldn't mind doing a lemonade.
Yeah, we'll
because
crack on with a
I've got
lemonade. People like
I haven't
lemonade.
really tried.
Yeah.
And I was looking at lilt as well. Coca-Cola was the first thing I ever tried to mix.
And where we got with it?
I'm not doing Coca-Cola. Tried again about 3 days ago. I've got the recipe, you see, with all the additives and the Magic 7 and stuff like that. And surprisingly, the main ingredient is orange.
Right.
Weird. That's very weird.
Forget that.
But yeah, I chose the two worst things to ever mix when we first start mixing. That was one, try to do a Coca-Cola, and two, try to make a decent coffee. Those are the two things to try. First thing. So, yeah, I'll do a lemonade. Orange, I wouldn't mind doing a simple fizzy orange, just two flavors. I think.
Yeah. People can mix
Get it
that up.
done with.
One for Bill for you there. We've just had Vape Vavooms.
Yeah.
Blackberry. You've had a thing with Blackberry,
Blackberry.
trying to get a good Blackberry, haven't you?
Me?
No,
No, I haven't.
Net's been trying to get a good Blackberry.
I settled with the TPA.
Well, that's what he's got there. Blackberry at 0.75.
Yeah.
0.5 of black cherry and Liquid Barn's blue raspberry.
I see. I do have the blue raspberry, but that's the only one of those I even have.
No problems, Chris. Thanks for popping in, buddy.
See you later, brother.
Yeah,
Much
Chris,
love, yeah.
Yeah, I started with TPA Blackberry and ended up with TPA Blackberry after 7 blackberries.
So probably first BlackBerry you bought.
Yeah, but I was using it 2 to 3%.
Right.
And then I decided to watch the noted BlackBerry show, and it went, oh, okay.
That's why you're tasting like shite.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'll get some. So, yeah, I've got a few bits. I've got some papaya and shit like that down here somewhere.
Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and do like a champagne cola, and cola syrup, and just do like a small of each one and see what I come up with for a cola. See if the champagne gives it any fizz.
Yeah.
I always find the fizz quite interesting because it's just a dryness, really, at the end of the vape, which lingers. And sometimes I'm like that, going, do I actually want this dryness, or do I prefer it just to be wet?
Yeah, I have the what was it I was mixing? The toffee ice cream that they said the last time to try at 5% standalone flavor, Vape Train toffee ice cream, and I've hit it a couple times, and it's not. It's got a good flavor to it. You can taste it. It could be vape standalone. It's got more of a, I guess right now, yeah, you definitely get the toffee, like where you get like a toffee bar and just take a bite out of it or something. Yeah, it's got the flavor to it. I mean, it does stand alone, and it is, if you like toffee, 5%, and that's all that's in there is just the toffee with the nicotine, the VG, and the PG, and it's actually not a bad vape.
Yeah.
And that was right off the shake, so I don't know what'll happen to it once it steeps for a while or whatever, but I wouldn't imagine it would need a lot since it's a single flavor.
Could have a little bit of Liquid Barn ice cream that you do it.
Yeah, you could put some vanilla ice cream in it or something.
Yeah, just boost it up a bit.
Yeah, and possibly boost it up a little bit. As far as it goes, it's because I mean it actually is what it comes. The flavor is toffee ice cream, so it already has the ice cream in it. But if you wanted to boost the ice cream part up, yeah, I guess you could. But it's not bad, and that's on the D barrel with the recurve, but it's actually wick this time instead of just a bunch of stuff sticking out of it.
Nice. I've just fucking saved myself loads of effort and found loads of bottles. It was just when I got run downstairs and fucking empty out a couple of nicotine bottles from the shop stock, man. But I don't have to, so thank fuck for that.
Just gonna get some bottles.
You needed a bottle, just say something. I'll hand you one.
Yeah,
I've got
there
plenty.
you go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I've just found that thing. I got that from Lubisolve. They were doing their own one-shots. That's
Yeah, see,
Crush
there
flavor.
you go. Here's one, and I just hand it over to you.
yeah.
it's lost
not that
weight
nice.
coming across.
Customs charges, that bill. Customs charges.
That one's a no-no.
Right, what am I going to go for here?
You grabbed it from the wrong side, by the way.
So what's in Lilt?
On Zoom, I've got Zoom open on like the stack view. So like below your two below
I'm
me.
watching it on the live show. You're on the other side of me.
I can't watch the live show, man. It just confuses me to fuck. I just have the chat popped out and I just have Zoom open. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, I have two monitors. I have a big monitor up here, and then I have my big monitor down here, and I put that one on the live show and this one down here on Zoom. And
I do need to get myself a second monitor. Like I've got a laptop rather than a computer.
yeah,
But I need to get myself a monitor station in the house and a monitor station in the shop as well. And just have the laptop underneath, if you get me.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But effort.
All right.
Hawaiian Islands Punch. I'm gonna have a little go with you.
Uh-oh. That
I'm going to do a base, which
Blackberry
I had
lemonade they were asking for. The blackcurrant lemonade.
a blackcurrant lemonade.
Yeah.
I've got strawberry lemonades, but I don't have any.
I'll have a go for blackcurrant lemonade.
Right.
I've got Flavor West natural lemonade. And I've also got pink lemonade and strawberry lemonade. I might boost it with one of those. Might throw the pink, the strawberry in, and then blackcurrants.
I'm going to try something which I heard on one of the shows. I can't remember which show it was.
They are concentrates at the moment. I've got some one shots. I've got one that I got a while ago. I don't think you can still get it. And I quite like it. Moya, it's called.
Oof.
I've got water cooler,
Very lemony.
which was summertime collection from Chefs. It's DIY community one. And I've got some Moya. But most of these are concentrates, so you can go out and actually get them yourself. They're not that expensive. If you go to Rainbow Vapes, like I say, you can like £1.50 for that. You know, and you can mix them up yourself if you've got your VGPG. You know, if we hit a good one, we'll put it up on. One of us will put it up on. What is it on ELR for you?
Yeah.
So if we hit a good one tonight, we'll put it on, and then you can follow it on there and just go out and buy the flavour concentrates and try it yourself. It's easy enough. Like I say, they're not that expensive. I paid Rainbow Vapes for free shipping as well. I think I paid 13. You what?
If you want to get into it, like you can do it for about 30, 35 quid and get yourself a good couple of different concentrates.
Yeah.
You don't need an awful lot of VG and PG not to start off with it. Like maybe half a litre of each and just mix into 10ml bottles till you know what you're doing a little bit more.
Yeah.
But it's cheap as fucking chips, man. It really is.
Yeah, the best thing to do is flavor wise is get your kit or get your stuff somewhere where you can get different flavors from Flavor West, from TFA, from Capella, from different places. Don't make the mistake that Bill made. And I got a kit, but it was from Liquid Barn. Really nice kit, and they gave you 10 flavors to pick from to go with it. But the only thing that you can get there is Liquid Barn flavors. And I thought that I was a horrible mixer for a long time, but then I realized that Liquid Barn just had horrible flavors.
Yeah. We've all done that. I've done that when I first started. I showed you the other day when we first did it, I bought them and it tasted absolutely disgusting. I nearly give up totally till I found out that there were different flavour shops out there.
Yeah, and it's like if you try you can get Flavor West, you can get Capella, you can get whatever, and you can try each one, and it is amazing because they'll all be called strawberry or strawberry. Like I have 2 strawberry lemonades here, a TFA and a Flavor West, and even though they're both say strawberry lemonade, they'll be totally different tastes. And you have to understand that each company is making whatever and calling it, but just because they call it that doesn't mean it tastes like every other company that makes the same stuff.
I think I'm going to go with a bit of pineapple for the start. I
might not have enough blackcurrant left. Well, I should do it for mixing into a 10ml bottle. But I can't remember where my big bottles are that are decanted into these.
Have you ever used Cactus?
Yeah.
No.
I brought that out. Cactus.
Yeah, I've got Cactus. Am I aware of Cactus, that is?
Use it at 0.2.
Yeah.
And it will add juiciness to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If that's why I got it out, like I bought it ages ago, and not got around to use it. So I thought I might do that with a bit of a pineapple, a little bit of Fuji, just to boost pineapple a little bit, and I don't know. I might try a bit of.
So what is it? It's pineapple.
Lil
Yeah.
is pine. Well, what he says on there is grapefruit and pineapple for a totally topical taste.
So I should be able to just do pink lemonade and pineapple.
Yeah, should be.
I'll try that later in a bit.
I just
If that
found out
don't-
one thing. If you put colas in ELR, it says Capella, it recommended 5%. If you put in TFA, it recommended 5%. And if you put in Wonder Flavors Champagne Cola SC, it recommended 0%.
Yeah. Obviously, no one's bought it.
So I was like,
Vape Rooms put in 6% cola, 3% cola syrup, and 1% Kool-Aid, and 1% super sweet.
Which is the first cola?
Don't know, he hasn't said, he just said cola.
I'll get familiar. The rooms.
Yeah.
I've
What am I going to put with the pineapple?
got Flavor West Cola. And I've got the cola syrup. And I've got the F8. I'll try it in a bit.
Oh, I
I
might
don't know
have
what
a
I'm
bit
going to
of...
go for just yet.
Where's my Filipino mango? Where's that? Oh,
It's funny when I was looking at the flavors before and I was like that going, right, which pineapple, which lemonade to do. But because I've got quite a few lemons, lemon for lemonade, it can be completely different depending on which lemon that you want. Because my favorite lemons are the shisha lemon and the Vape Train sour lemon, but they're both really, really syrupy, which won't go in lemonades. But I recommended a lemon to Bobo.
Which one was that?
Uh,
That's the Toblerone one, the lemon
yeah,
yellow.
because it tastes like it tastes like the bits in lemon.
all right, yeah.
Yeah. That the what's the other one as well that I use?
Italian yellow lemon. That was it. Whoop, and that's just gone all over the place. The other lemon was the Flavor Art. No, that's the lime, is it? Or the lemon?
Oh, I might go with a bit of grape. What about pineapple grape candy?
You're doing sodas. Stay on target. Stay
I
on
am going to add some
target.
fizz to
He's
it.
doing pineapple grape candy. I'm doing sodas, you know.
You get grape soda.
If you use, have you got the jelly, the Capella jelly?
No.
The jelly candy that you said you had.
Oh yeah, jelly candy. Yeah, that's
If you
got.
use that at 0.75 to 1, you don't get the candiness. It just boosts up all the fruit flavors.
We'll stick that in then.
Right. I'm gonna go with natural lemonade, pink lemonade, Italian lemon, Sicily, and black currant. And those are lemonade at 4.5. This is what ELR is suggesting to me, by the way. Natural lemonade at 4.5, pink lemonade at 5, lemon Sicily at 2, and black currant at 5. Might not have enough black currant for that, so I might have to improvise.
We're getting some good suggestions from Vape the Rooms.
Ba-boom.
Always good to have
Ba-boom.
chat.
There's no
Ba-boom.
R in it. There's no R in it, Graham. It's ba-boom, not
Ba-boom.
ba-boom.
Boom.
Okay, the Rooms.
Ba-boom.
See you later,
You know,
CJ.
like the old
See you
the
later,
old
CJ. dude.
dancers, you know, the old belly dancers or whatever, the ba-booms.
Yeah, the Rooms. mentioned citrus mixes. That's the Flavora one.
When you have small tip bottles like that, it's nice to have a little.
Probably key lime.
Right, I'm going to try the Lilt. A 2-flavoured Lilt.
Right, well, we're going with that. So,
And for some, I think I pulled out jackfruit as well for the Lilt.
all right, yeah.
I give it a little bit of something extra. But then I couldn't remember what jackfruit was. If it was the same as... There's a snake fruit jackfruit and there's another fruit like that.
Jackfruit's boss, man. It's like, you know, to like cook with anyway. I've never tried it. Is it e-liquid thing? But to cook with, it's fucking boss, mate.
So does it have a kind of a pineapple-y taste?
Very, very slightly. Like it's used a lot in like vegan food. Like it's like makes like a meat substitute. But it has got like a little bit of a like citrusy pineapple-y thing. Yeah, just a touch though.
I might put that in to sweeten it up.
CJ's walking home. Now, he could have put us on the phone and took us with him.
Yeah, you can get fucking download the Zoom app, the fucking
Zoom
YouTube
app?
app, lad. YouTube app.
We could have made sure he got home safe. Benny's intently looking at something.
I was looking at LR while I'm looking at that. I've like trying to do 3 things at once.
That's what I was trying to do a while ago, was look at the ELR, and I'm thinking, man, I can't see that. You know, it's like you're leaning up, and everybody's thinking you're leaning into the camera. It's like, no, I was trying to see the screen to see what the hell ELR suggested.
Right, so we'll go with get that. What we're gonna go with? We'll have a try a bit of this pineapple combo. Might go with a bit of orange and pineapple. So that's quite good. That's what you usually get. Bit of orange and pineapple. I might go orange and I've had orange and mango just lately in your drink. So I might go with an orange and mango drink. That's like a breakfasty drink.
Oh,
So orange, which I can't make, and cat pee, which is what mango tastes like. That ought to be really good.
So I've got a couple. I'll try that first. We'll go with... see how Graham's going on with... How are you going on with that lilt?
I just battling with a child-proof cap.
Are you having a battle with it?
Yeah. Just taking me about a minute.
This from the same guy who wants to do alcohol flavors next time, and he can't even get a child-proof cap off sober.
Yeah. While we're doing the alcohol section, we will be trying out alcohol as well. We're all pissed at end at night. We're getting mixing them like that.
For the last couple of months, hasn't it?
Licorice and cola, that just nasty. Licorice, don't even... I can't believe you even put that in there.
Licorice and cola.
Yeah, no. Bavoom said that. You know, it's
right.
That sounds like Shot and Graham. I'd love that.
Oh no, I don't like licorice.
Fair one.
But isn't licorice some like that? Sounds like a root beer. Have anybody had root beer?
Do you know, right?
Oh, yeah, I have nasty. Root beer that I got was nasty.
I think I've had root beer itself. McDonald's used to do a lovely root beer when I was a kid.
Did they? Yeah.
Yeah, but then stopped doing it because it's like it's a bit of a strange taste. Is root beer, isn't it? If you have
I like root beer. I drink it. We have A&W root beer here. They have their own shops and everything, or you can get a Barks root beer or something. And root beer is really good. I like it. But the thing is, so I thought I'd try vaping it, and I ordered. I didn't DIY it. I just got a small bottle of commercial juice. And oh my God, that was the most nasty stuff. I vaped about, I don't know, maybe 2 mil. If I vaped 2 mil of it, and I just threw the bottle in the trash. It was like, I wouldn't even wish this on somebody. It's that bad. Yeah.
Right. I came into an issue here. I needed 5% black currant from Darkstar, and I've got 0.21%. That's all I fucking got.
Oh, not good.
Not good at all. I say I do have some somewhere. I just don't fucking clue where it is.
The cola, I just hit there, and it's got the only thing that I notice about it, the cola with mixing the two colas and the champagne cola together, is it's got kind of the diet cola kind of flavor to it when you vape it, rather than I'm not a diet fan, where it's got the not the sugar in it. Maybe if I add some super sweet to it.
Yeah.
But it's got that.
Have you got cotton candy or have ethyl maltol instead? Because super sweet will give you that kind of coating, which you don't want on a drink.
No, the only thing I have is super sweet for sweetening. But it's got, like I said, it's not a bad vape. It's got the cola flavor, and it's got the fizz there too. So the champagne may be what's doing, I don't know, the champagne cola. But it's got more of it tastes like when you drink a diet soda rather than drinking a regular soda, how it's got that kind of aftertaste, that saccharine kind of, yeah, it's got more of that flavor to it than,
Well, I'm going to ask chat while we're doing this. Pepsi or Coke?
Oh, do you know what? It depends.
Coke. Pepsi's just flat Coke. If you want Pepsi, just buy Coke, take the top off of it, put it in the fridge overnight, and just let it go flat, and it'll taste just like Pepsi, so you'll still have Pepsi.
Yeah. No, I prefer Pepsi.
I prefer Coke. Can't stand Pepsi.
I don't know.
It really changes me from time to time. Like, sometimes I'll prefer Pepsi, and I'll like that for like 3 or 4 months, whatever it is, and then I'll get a Coke. And I go, oh my God, why haven't I been drinking Coke for however many months? And then like a couple of months later, I'll have a Pepsi. Yeah.
See, when I go somewhere and they have Pepsi, that's when I drink root beer, because they usually have like Pepsi and then a root beer. Sometimes they don't have, so I get a Dr. Pepper, but I'll get something. If I go somewhere and they got Coke, I drink Coke. If I go somewhere and they have Pepsi, I either get a Dr. Pepper or a root beer.
Because it's a bit misunderstood, that lad, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, misunderstood. Yeah.
I used to have about 3 or 4 cans of Coke a day.
Yeah.
I drink a lot of raspberry Pepsi.
I would drink 10 to 12 at least, sometimes 15 Cokes a day.
Wow, let's see your teeth. Take them out.
They're fine. The problem that I had, and the thing about it is I weighed like 145 pounds, and I think they figured out that's about 10 to 11 stone, something like that. And I was sucking down 10 to 15 sodas a day, and we're talking regular sugar.
Ooh.
Fucking hell.
And still skinny as a rail,
Right.
And then I went
hit
50, and I hit 50 and just gained, and now I'm like 190 pounds. So, I put on about 50 pounds. And now I drink mainly is water. I do have an orange soda here today, but this is the first soda I've had in like a week.
Do you like orange soda? I do. Oh, shit.
Right, yeah. I only ended up with 3% of the black currant. And because there's quite a few lemonades in there, there's the lemon, there's the lemonade, and then there's the pink lemonade I went for. I've put 5% blackberry in there as well. So we've got a blackberry and blackcurrant lemonade. Smells quite nice.
Yeah, Stuart, if you like Diet Coke, you can mix this up. You'll get your flavor. Because it kind of tastes like, it doesn't really taste like Coke or Pepsi. It tastes more like the store brand of cola that you get. I don't know, you all probably have the same thing over there where you can get Coke or whatever, but in the store brand, they always make a can of cola is what they call it. And then it's got a funky taste to it. It's got that taste of cola, but diet. Yeah.
Roller cola.
Yeah. Little special.
That's the one.
But you can taste the cola right off.
Oh, that's smelling quite nice.
I'm gonna wait till later. I'll mix up these 2 strawberry lemonades because I'm actually anxious to try those. Yeah, but I've already made a toffee ice cream and a pina cola. Yeah.
Corolla.
I just shook the bottle and like something went snap in my wrist.
Something snapped.
Not snapped, but something just like popped, and now my hand hurts. Like
Ow.
fucking shitloads.
My PG says it's kosher.
Well, when you go to hospital
You
and they ask you what
kosher
happened to your
PG?
wrist, I was DIYing.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, that proper hurt, that, you know. Shit.
Can tell he's married. He's not used to his wrist going like that.
Don't call me iron wrists for nothing.
Yeah. Where's that gone now?
Oh, look, me bingo wings going there.
Cherry cola menthol.
A menthol cola.
Reverend V's vapes a cherry cola menthol.
I've picked the wrong pineapple, I think.
Uh-oh. You got the
Reverend
one with the
V's
little sticky things
pineapple.
in it. The thing about pineapple is when you get a hold of it and then them damn little prickly things keep hitting into your hands, that's what makes it hard to mix the pineapple.
Yeah,
So I've gone with some golden pineapple, Capella, pineapple in a wearer, a bit of juicy orange, a little bit of Fuji apple, fizzy base by Rainbow Vapes, and some jelly candy to get an orange pineapple sort of drink going on.
Hope you have better luck with the orange than I do.
We will see. We will see.
That lemonade is so bitter. So fucking bitter.
Yeah. What
Like,
lemonade is it?
Flavor West natural lemonade.
Right.
It's like battery acid, man.
Battery acid?
Maybe not that bad, like, but it's tart.
Searching that way.
What would combat tartness in lemons without dumping loads of sweetener into it?
Starfruit.
Don't have any of that.
All right. Good as new. Cola. Right there, 6.3.
So how are we doing with that? What are you doing, Bill?
I did the cola.
All right. Have you done all the colas together, have you?
Yeah, I just did the 3 colas. Well, see, one of them is the champagne cola, so I figured that would be the fizz. And then I had just a cola and then a cola syrup. So if you put those 3 together, I figured it should have just given me a good cola flavor.
And what's it giving you?
Yeah. It's giving me that cola flavor, but the diet cola more flavor.
So it ain't got no pep in it, basically.
It's not got the sweetness to it, what it is. Like I said, I think maybe if I mix the same thing, or if I just put maybe say a little super sweet in here, which I may try. And
well, what's that liquid bound? Because that's in that FO Malto, that liquid bound sweetener.
Oh yeah, I do have liquid barn sweetener. Yeah, now that you mention it, I've got a big bottle of liquid barn sweetener somewhere.
Maybe try some of that.
I've seen Tony's comment in the chat there. Bopo had done the exact same thing as you, and I've still got wrist support. I ended up fracturing a small bone in my wrist by shaking bottles of juice. Fucking hell, mate. Shit. That's definitely not what I've done because it's gone now, but fucking hell, so.
Yeah, we'll try this because I've got the liquid barn one. I'll just let's see if I put it here and turn this on. Give it a tear. And now check ELR here and see what it says percentage-wise.
I've got some coconut somewhere. That's another thing, pineapple and coconut.
Pineapple and coconut, bosh, man, with a little bit of strawberry as well. You've got like the poor man's pina colada and it's fucking bosh.
Yeah, I've got. So I might try that next. Might mix some of that up and see.
Oh, that's a little bit better. I've just added 1% grape juice by, who is it? Where's the grape juice gone? TFA, and 0.5% of super sweet. And instantly, like even on the smell, the lemonies went. But that might just be because the grape and the sweeteners just sat on the top and it hasn't been shook yet. But I'm a bit scared to shake it now after reading Tony's comment.
Do it with the other hand.
Get you one of them shaking machines.
Oh, yeah. Coil UK, see you later, brother. Thanks for popping in, man.
Yep. See
you later, mate.
Take care, Coil.
Jesus Christ, Tony. 9 X-rays before they found the fracture, and it's only tiny as fuck, but it hurt.
Yeah. Just because they can't find it doesn't mean it's not painful.
Oh,
Yeah.
So Skint's got a chocolate biscuit coconut mixing on the go.
Oh my God.
Chocolate and coconut. I don't like coconut, and chocolate and vape is just so hard to mix.
That's definitely a fucking hell of a lot better. I think I've put too much grape in there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's nice.
Yeah.
Let me just finish off this recipe and then I'll throw the recipe into chat. I would go for 0.5% of grape juice. So I'm going to put that on the recipe for now. Because the grape is definitely a bit overpowering, but it's definitely dulled that lemon right down. And you've still, even though it's like quite grape heavy, it's like purple fruits, you know what I mean? So it's given that blackcurranty kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that worked. The liquid barn sweetener in it, I put it in at like 1%, and that took that. It calmed that diet taste right out of it. It's just got the cola taste now. It's much better. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, so now if I get a diet cola sometimes, I'll just carry some liquid barn with me and they'll be, what are you putting in that can? I'll be like, some liquid barn sweetener. It takes that diet taste out. That's the only thing is when you got the cola can there and you're shaking it like crazy and then you pop the top. It's
that's quite nice. That's quite nice, is this one?
How do you spell blackcurrant? My man just went a blank.
Black and then currant. I use
Currant.
It's currant. Double
Is
R.
it double R?
Yeah, double R.
Currant,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Spelling is definitely.
Are we doing a
not
spelling
my
bee?
fault.
Is that what? Because you fucking have failed me.
Well, my problem is I spell in American, you spell in English.
Yeah, there's some like mad differences between like the way words are spelled, considering it's the same language.
Yeah.
So I went with two pineapple, golden pineapple in a word of pineapple, juicy orange, and a little bit of Fuji apple, a little bit of that jelly candy at 0.75, and some of that Rainbow Vapes Intense Flavours fizzy base. And to be fair, tastes like Fanta.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all
Tastes
right.
like what?
Fanta.
Fanta? Oh, okay. So is it tropical-ish?
Tropical-ish?
Yeah.
There's the recipe in the
Yeah.
chat.
I think that's what the thing is. The TFA cola syrup may be the one that's doing the diet. But if you can get that diet taste out of it if you put in 1% of liquid barn sweetener, believe it or not. which I forgot I had, rather than having the super sweet. Because that was one of the things I got when I got my original order that I got 10 bottles of.
Yeah, I'm very close with. I've got Little Bit Barnes Pink Lemonade. I've got it at 3.5% in here, but I've dropped it down to 2.5. Cool Order at 1, Fizzy Sherbet at 1, and Fresh Pineapple by Toblerone
Toblerone.
SA at 4. It's quite a nice pineapple.
I think I might have gone too high with
A bit of sharpness somewhere, but not the
it.
sour sharpness.
You know, this is
grapefruit.
that fizzy base must have quite a lot of sweet. I put no sweetener in that. I put jelly candy in. And that intense flavours fizzy base, and it's really sweet.
Yeah.
This is sweet, but it's just got this tartness, which
The thing is, even if it being sweet, though, since you don't have the sweetener in there, it may not be as much of a coil killer as regular. Yeah.
I've had worse commercial juices.
Yeah.
But I think I might have overdone it slightly with the sweetener on this because that grape juice is very sweet as well. So I might drop that down as well next time.
Well, there's one thing I know about the pink lemonade. Give it about 2 or 3 days, and it really settles down.
Was it?
That might be the thing about this. If I went with the pineapple, if I leave it to settle a little bit, the orange is forefront at the moment.
Yeah, the orange will definitely usually do that. Orange just seems to want to take over the world every time you put it in something.
Might just adjust that slightly.
Well, it's clearing me hay fever. I'm just going to blow my nose on camera.
Sunday, DE, Sunday night, Mick's better half was off yesterday, so we didn't do one. So it'll be on Sunday night. And we have the Reverend V on Sunday night. Yeah, so
Nice.
be on.
I love Rev's videos, you know. Rev's videos are fucking...
Spot on, aren't they?
Yeah.
Man, it's fucking ass. He makes everyone else look shit. It's fucking...
Yeah, he's coming on to get some tips on how to do videos for me and Mick. Yeah.
Yeah, Reverend, keep it up, dude. Right, last dad in my draw. See what it tastes like next week.
Mick Doolan says he's vaping Nick and VG only.
Right?
I've got a guy that comes into my shop who likes just unflavoured liquid. He uses 3 milligrams of VGPG 70/30. It's nuts, but keeps him off the ciggies. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine that would only do like tobacco flavors, and I was like, "Why don't you try?" Oh no, I don't want. I says, I don't like candy. I don't want all that sweet stuff and everything. I just want, I want what I used to get when I was smoking cigarettes. And I was like, cancer? And he's like, no.
That's Flavor West yellow cake.
I've got Flavor West yellow cake, and if it causes it, then by God, it causes it, but it's good.
Right, what have we got? We've got about 15 minutes left. I'm going to have a go at something else that quick.
Yeah, next week we're gonna try to do as many triangles and crosses and whatever else as we can do. Everybody's gonna go out and buy all the different flavors with warnings on them. We're gonna do a warning flavor mix because that'll taste really, really good. You ever notice the ones with the warnings always taste better? Yeah.
I'm going to try champagne with that one, which I can't pronounce. Calamansi.
Calamansi, yeah.
Yeah.
So what is calamansi supposed to be? Like a fruit?
Oh shit!
It's it's supposed to be like a lemon. A
lemon?
Really kind of lemony zest thing. I'm thinking if I just put the two together, could get something really nice or something really horrible.
Man down. There goes
You all right?
God, I dropped my bod on the floor.
Nice.
Got Rev going in and digging up a bottle of sparkling pineapple and lime soda. It's called E-Fizz, and he said it was a freebie from Expo. He forgot he was given 2 bottles of.
Right.
I'll just keep it simple.
So how did you get on with that lilt?
It's I can't remember what lilt's like, but it's nice. Hasn't got the dryness that I want, but I know the fizzy sherbet and the pink lemonade dries up in about 2 days. Really gets nice dryness in about 2 days. I tend to taste this kind of white, instead of dryness, I taste this kind of white, not powder, but kind of a whiteness, a grainy whiteness.
I have seen Zeus's new brand and it looks fantastic. If you want to give that a little try, it's only a play around. You might find that interesting because it is quite nice, to be honest with you. I've just put it down for a little bit of a 3-day steep just to... what is it? Try and bring that pineapple out a little bit more to the forefront because it's very top heavy on the orange.
Right. So, don't really know what exactly it is I'm going for, but all these smell nice. Got Hawaiian Lame Flavor West Golden Pan at Hawaiian Lame Flavor West at 3.6% it came out with. Golden Pineapple at 3%, Pineapple Juicy TPA at 3%, Philippine Mango at 4%, and Badger Soda by Flavor West at 0.25%. See how it fucking goes.
What is it put on? That someone put, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Mick Doolan put on gets allergies from flavours. That's probably PG. If you're getting allergies from the flavours.
Or sometimes you can get it from the coils.
Yeah,
the nichrome coils mess with some people.
Graham's like that, aren't you, lad?
I can't have nichrome. Gives me ulcers.
You later, dude.
Which is an absolute pain when I'm trying to. Well, for the Lasotic, I had to do 9 wraps of stainless steel.
What that ohm out at? About a 0.4, 0.5, somewhere in there.
0.42.
Yeah, and that's 0.42 is really pretty good on that if you run it in series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got in here right now. I've got the nichrome in here, and I've still got 8 or 9 wraps in it. It's a 0.40, and in series it works out really good on those exotics.
Look. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Philippine Mango.
It's running out of space.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it'll hold more than you think. I've had as much as like 12 wraps in that thing. And it's actually got it's easier to build in than, I'll tell you what's hard for me to build in is right there, that damn Creed, because it's got that little chimney that goes over top.
The tiny little deck on the Creed, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't get a very big coil in there because you could if you leave that chimney out that they give you for airflow. But if you put it on, and you can't go very big, touches the sides. And Stuart has a nickel allergy, so he only does dimes and quarters and pennies. He can't do nickels.
Fucking play to you, lad.
After working in a chroming plant many years ago.
Right? It's amazing what you can get, wasn't it, from working places?
Yeah.
Because you might notice my camera sometimes it's dull a bit. It's because I've got If I put it on normal colour, I have red round here. And it's like it comes out, I get dry skin and that lot. And it looks like I've got a pair of sunglasses on all the time, even in winter.
Yeah.
And that's from working at the back of, when I worked at Tannery, working at back at machine with the ovens drying the leather off. That's like 120 degrees all the time, so I get really dry skin there.
Yeah.
And when I when I have a shave and that lot, I just get red here, red there, and red, and I have white. It looks like I've had sunglasses on all year round.
Fucking hell.
I loaded a trap chute, where they had like the clay pigeons that they shoot. And I was about maybe 10, 12 years old. And I was sitting in this little building down there, and they all stand behind you with the guns. And then you put the clay pigeon on that throws it out and they shoot it. I don't know whether y'all do that over there or not. But basically, the heat coming off that damn motor on that machine. I sat down in that little building all day long. And and then when I got home, I was just beat red. My mom was like, you're about cooked. And I mean, it's just all of the heat coming off that thing. It literally fried my skin. Yeah.
Right, there you go. Lil, I will put that up. Graham, just mix up Lil. 3 flavours, and it's Lil. 100% tastes like Lil. And that is, I put in 3%. Where am I? 3% of golden, 2% in a wearer, 1.5 grapefruit, and 1.5 of Capella's fizzy base, and that is Lil.
Cool.
Bob on.
I think I've made Sprite.
Yeah. There you go. That's Lilt. 100% Lilt.
What's Lilt?
A pineapple grapefruit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I will make that up. I will, but that definitely tastes like Lilt to me.
See, grapefruit I can eat if you put plenty of sugar on it. But if I was going to do grapefruit, I'd have to put in like 5% super sweet. Yeah.
Honestly, mate, try that out. Try that out and see what you think. But that is to me just Lilt.
Yeah, I'm not a pineapple fan. Yeah.
In fact, I'm quite Bobo. Do you want to release that?
Here's a gadge. What is it?
Lilt.
The Lilt. Is that the link you've just put into chat there?
No, that was the other one. That was the orange pineapple. This one I've just banged up now, which is to me it just tastes like Lilt.
Nice one. I'm going to have a little try at that, what I've just made.
Stuart says, are you going to put that on ELR? He loves Lilt.
I am. I'm just gonna do it now.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm going to vape it. I've only done knuckle test, so I'm going to vape it in a second and see what I get.
What's that? What's that I'm picking out in there? Oh. That's like Marmite in a way. I can imagine you're either going to like love it or fucking hate it.
If it's Marmite, I'll love it.
I was just about to say, if it's Marmite, I'll hate it. I don't like Marmite.
Oh, I don't know if I like that or not. But I think I do. But I think I don't. Right.
And where's that? Where was that base? So it's.
Oh, do you know what I'm going to throw in this actually before I put the thingy on? I'm going to have a go with that sour gummy to see if it gives you a fizz. Smells like it would do.
Trying to work out of this Calamansi, if I like it or not.
I'm impressed with that. Let me vape that. Let me vape.
It's going to be his first commercial juice.
So
Benny
that's
has
my
just
first
made.
my juice released live on the show. A little bit of lilt.
If you release it, lad, send it on to me. I'll fucking stop it.
Yeah.
Or just sell it through me. Me and Danny will sort it out.
Send me a bottle over. If I like it, I'll be your U.S. distributor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's already out there because as soon as it goes out there, someone will pinch it, won't they? Guaranteed. But I do think it tastes like a little. I'm just going to vape it now and see.
Next week's flavor is going to be potted meat.
Potted meat, yeah. We'll have to have a little group. We'll have to put all his recipes in a little group so no one can pinch them.
Yeah.
How's chat going? Because I'm hardly allowed, so I'm not.
I'm quite happy with my milk, but
Bavooms is wanting next week's flavor to be milk.
Oh, milk.
In
Have you got a
paper
box?
says peanut butter.
Skip Vapor's wanting it to be peanut butter.
I've never done peanut butter.
I've got a peanut butter somewhere. What have I got? Oh, you know what I do have? Which I forgot I had. I've got Nutella flavour West. Has anyone tried that?
No.
Nutella?
Mm.
No, I
It
haven't.
smells-
Only nut that I have is pistachio. I don't have any other nuts.
Coconut.
No, I don't have coconut. I don't like
Oh.
coconut. No, I don't like coconut and I don't like pineapple. So when it comes to tropical-ish things, since I don't like coconut and I don't like pineapple, it's really hard for me to get a tropical-ish kind of flavor.
Oh, next week we're doing alcohols. Is that right?
Yeah. We're going to be doing liquor next week. We're going to show you how to liquor.
well, I need stuff to taste it against.
Well, yeah, you'll have to. I'm going to try to make a Jim Beam peach, and then I'm going to be drinking Jim Beam peach at the same time to see if it tastes like it.
I've seen a Jack Daniels concentrate. I can't remember who it was, but I've seen that on Rainbow Vape the other day. I think it might have been Sobladome.
I'll tell you what, that or if I could do a Crown Royal apple, that would be nice if I could figure out how to make that. Crown Royal peach is really good too, but
Oh,
It's interesting. Vaporables in their line, they've got lager.
Lager.
yeah, no, I can't see a beer vape. That's no.
I don't know.
You'd have to acquire a taste for it. It'd be like a Scotch vape or something, It's
I don't know. I'd have to play around with that now. Now I'm vaping it. I can't tell because I've still got orange in my fucking dripper. So I'm getting a bit of a mix.
I'll
release it. See what you think. Have a play around, and I'll come back to it in a couple of days and mix it up properly and just see if we'll clean it. Because, like I say, all I can taste is orange.
Yeah, that pineapple I made with the sour gummies in at the end. It has got a fizz, but it's like it's a sweet fizz rather than a drink fizz, which works.
Well, now that cola's been steeping for another 5 minutes, I'm gonna try another hit on it. Yes.
Where is that gone?
It's like I said, it's like store brand cola. It's kind of flat for cola, but it's not that sweetener did take that that diet taste out.
Mm.
Nah, I've just put that in. I'll publish that. Have a play around with it because I think it needs playing around with a little bit. It tastes nice on back at hand. Just tastes like Lilt. But I'm just getting orange out of me.
The orange takes a while to fade away too. The orange is just an overwhelming, yeah.
Yeah, it's in my
and
dripper.
it's an overwhelming flavor that you just cannot get rid of. I mean, trust me, I've been trying to get something to take over that orange up there. When did I mix that? On the 17th of March. You know, so you're looking April, May, coming up on 3 months steep, and it's still, you know, you can't get the
John Smith Smooth is wanting. Right, that's up. Have a play around with it. Like I say, it is on at first go. Have a play around, see what you think. I'll work on it. I'll probably work on it this week, and just if I tweak it a little bit and I find it's really good, then I'll let you know. Just keep an eye on that recipe. But like I say, on back at hand, it tastes exactly like Lilt.
Yeah, you'll have to cut your orange down a little, maybe.
So how was that Rainbow Vape space?
Sweet, no fizz.
Sweet.
Did give me some sweetness to it, but like I say, I added that jelly candy as well. You see, but I'm not getting a lot of fizz on it. But I used the pop base on the Lilt one, and that did give me that, not so much a tingle, but that sort of impression of a little bit of.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Of a essence of a fit, not a that's really carbonated. You know, but it give you that sort of essence. It just sparkled it a little bit.
Oh, we're hit the 90-minute mark.
We have,
Yeah.
and that. So there's
I'm
a
going to
few
wait
recipes.
till my hay fever goes, and then I'll taste them again, see if they're actually that good.
Yeah, there's a few flavours there to mess around with. We've put it in, like I say. I definitely, if you want in that Lilt flavour, go for that Innerwear of grapefruit. Definitely. Golden pineapple and the Innerwear of pineapple gives you that nice pineapple taste together.
Also, if you want Lilt, buy some lamb fruit from Vape Punks.
There you go. And so you got a few flavours. Bobo's put a couple in. I put a couple in. Graham's going to play around and keep an eye on it. So yeah, just keep an eye out. Like I say, I hope you've found this, that we are where we're playing with percentages. We are starting moving forward, trying to give you some recipes that you can play around with as well by getting the concentrates and having a try. Rather than saying, try this at 2%, try this at 1%. You know, get them, have a play around with them, start at your 2% and work your way around them. It just gives you that little bit of how easy it is to sort of come up with ideas and then work off of it. So we are starting to sort of try to get you into getting your concentrates yourself and, trying them. This is what the show's about, and then you can interact with it. I've tried this last week. We can play around with it then and sort of give you where we think, and you can see where we're playing with our percentages as well then. And what we're trying to get across is what you can add, like Graham saying, putting a bit of jelly candy in, just boosts up a flavour. You may
have to go to a 2-week out rather than every week out on what we're going to mix, and then that gives everybody, us included, more time to get the flavors, and then maybe mix something and let it steep for a few days.
Yeah.
And
So what we'll do, are we going to do, because you've got a few alcoholic flavours, haven't you, Graham?
Not yet. I'm ordered them.
Right, so alcoholic flavours, shall we do 2-week time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right,
Yes.
So if you want to get some alcoholic flavours, we'll do 2-week time, we'll do alcohol flavours. Next week, we'll go with probably what we're going to do. We're going to do some lemonades.
Yeah,
That's similar to what we've done tonight, and everything I've done tonight's been a lemonade.
Right, so what do we want to do? Just
next week, let's make it just a what you want, one of your favorite vapes. Everybody just kind of come in and say, here's what I like on my all-day vape, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
So
we'll talk about
whatever everybody's all-day vapes are in here, and then throw that out.
Maybe
So.
as well to add on to that, I've never used any of them, but like bottle shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Different bottle shots.
Yeah,
before
one
we-
shots. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what
Order
we'll
a
do next
couple of
week
one
then.
shots and try that. Yeah.
Yeah, next week we maybe do a one shot because I've got some of that in,
Yeah.
which is that Kernel Black,
Yeah.
which is supposed to be like, what is it? It's blackcurrant, the black from Zeus Juice.
Yeah. Right.
So
We'll
I
do
will
one shots and your all day vape.
Yeah, so we'll do one shots and all day vape next week then.
Yeah.
And then the week after, we'll move on to alcoholic drinks.
Alcohol. And then we'll
Tell you
go
what
ahead
I'll
and
do
next
now
week
then,
we'll name the.
Just Jam Raspberry Scone. I'll mix that up now, so it's at the week steep as well. So it's at the week by the time we come to taste it.
Got Cornish cream tea from FA. Just put that. That's single flavour.
Yeah. So we'll do that next week then. So that's what we're going to be doing. We'll have a look at one shot, a couple of one shots. We'll have a look at his all day vapes. And we'll also look at the week after, we'll look at alcoholic beverages. It gives us time to get everything in on time then.
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
And then
There is
and then
one
the week.
thing
Yeah, we
on
should
Rainbow
also-
Vapes. If you look at the Subarome, they have a lot of single concentrates, which are 2 or 3 flavours together. Might be an idea to have a look. I'll get some of those in.
Yeah. We'll have a look at like, things that you can use for one shots then, yeah?
One shot stuff.
Yeah.
One shots next week then, boys. One shot.
Okay.
So
All right.
we'll go through that and give you some one shots to look at. Right, so we'll go around says goodbyes. We will start with Bill.
Bye. No, appreciate everybody out there and all the suggestions, all the ideas. Keep those coming because we learn as much on this as you guys do. And if you've got questions or whatever else, we do try to keep up with chat because that's got a lot to do with what we're doing here. And the interaction is fantastic and appreciate you guys. And Benny, really like being on the show and appreciate you asking me. And, you know, you other, the 4 of us, it's a nice mix. I like this, you know, and I'll send it down to Bobo. You know.
Thank you very much, my friends. I can't really say anything else to what Bill's just said. It's like I know I do definitely. Like I found over the last 2 months I've been on this show, I've learned so much more. It's been ridiculous. But yeah, same as what I always say every week. If you're even considering it to get into DIY, do it. Just fucking do it, man. Yeah. Thank you very much, all of you, for joining us on another fantastic Wednesday night. And I'll see you all next fucking week. Graham, go on, lad.
Thanks, chat. I'd like to thank Vape the Rooms for putting some of his suggestions in as well. They were well appreciated. Me and Bo are over on Monkey on Juice now. Bo works, but I kind of work from home, so I've got plenty of time on there. If you ever want to just lock me up, I used to work. And if you need any help with anything, just ask. I'm there all the time. So that's the Monkey on Juice. I'll put a link in the middle. And I'm still learning. This show is not really my comfort zone. But yeah, it's just a constant. You just constantly learn and you constantly improve with different things. And sometimes you make a mess of watermelons, and sometimes you cover yourself. And I'll pass it over to Benny.
Yeah, as I all said, thank you very much for joining us, guys. It is a show where we're all learning together. Chat's learning, we're learning. We're all, it is getting to be one of the biggest DIY shows in the UK at the moment. So that's down to chat as well as, getting some big players in the chat, showing everything, and actually us lot learning together and playing around. So I hope it does inspire you. Go over and check the group out. What's it called? Monkey on
Juice on Facebook. Yeah,
Monkey on Juice on Facebook. Go check that out. That is like our little homepage for the lads. The lads are on there, and they'll help you out, point you in the right direction. So if you have on there, go check that out. And you can obviously see us next week, which we were going to have a look at one shots and flavours that you can single. Obviously, I'm do one shot. We'll do one shot. Graham will do single flavours that you can use as one shots. and gives you time to get stuff in. So we'll probably put it in the group. If you've got stuff in, Graham, will you put it in group what we're going to be trying?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
If you want to look on the group, you'll be able to see what we're going to be trying. So thank you very much for joining us. This has been Mixing with Benny and Friends, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
See you later,
Chairs. like